Hold orbit is steady.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Rob back at it again. Today we are continuing our stream of Mass Effect 3. Where we left off, we had just finished the world of Vold. Save 1, 2, 3 small things. So I was thinking we can just pop back in there. See if we can finish up Brought to Light and medical caches, and if it's a little bit better, we might be able to do the missing science crew. If not, I did build some stuff: a new sniper rifle, a new upgraded version of the Piranha, which I really like. Got a new Omni Blade. If I'm fighting the big thing... I want to switch to Vetra. I also built some new armor, which you are about to see.
Approaching the LZ.
So we will see how we do this. All right.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
There we are. So this is my new armor.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Mainly remnant tech.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Wonder what all the blinky lights are.
Maybe you could show me next time you get back to base?
You have questions?
A few. Treasure hunters found this map of ancient Vold. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Kett don't know about.
That's the plan.
Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
I think I have it.
If you need it.
Stabilize them, but you'll have to look at...
It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did. I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Oh, and Yetta, the fighter you found, managed to make her way back.
I was worried about her. She was
recuperating.
moaning and screaming in pain a whole bunch. Short term backup life support, overdrive pack.
I do for you?
I'll come back.
We're just going to double check this area, see if we could take on the architect. If we cannot take on the architect, we are going to run like cowards.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I'm mainly looking for graphite. It's that mod I need. Takes a heck of a lot of graphite.
It's huge!
Nah, it's hazard level 2. Yeah, look at how fast my life support is draining. Alright. Alright, we will come back when they announce that it's warmer. Or when I figure out how to use consumables, because apparently I'm using them wrong. Oh, those are things that I never did here. What are they called? Subjugation. And catch and release. I'll do those probably off stream, because they're probably just those pretty basic things. Alright, let's return to Aya now. Hopefully we will have made some allies.
Help. Hello?
Hello.
Old orbit is steady.
Nothing new? Okay. Let's head back to Oneon for a trail of hope.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
One, two, three, four things to trade in. Liam's day out on Aya, trading favors, recovering the past. Beautiful world. Moshai and the crew. Or at least the playable
Stars
party.
and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
It's Ephra,
She's the
Paran,
Moshai.
Shai, and Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again.
Yeah, never had a doubt.
Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. But we had to leave the enemy fortress intact.
We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Right up there. Got it.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
All right.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
And Robolson. To Renav, talk to Liam, return the relic. Soka?
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo, the Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
And I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This
Hell
is
yeah.
good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along.
You proved it. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Any...
Oh yeah, I've been down there before. But I haven't been here yet. Update bulletin. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If you can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons, and ammunition, it can make the difference. You may see unusual visitors. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshai Sifa has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. Resistance recruitment surges. Scourge strikes on southern Haval. Dora Port Travel Advisory. Alright. Yeah, that leads back outside. Goran mural. A team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Vold, and Harval, work together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship and endured the scourge. Alright, we're in this big area now. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the Ket stole from us, celebrate what still remains. It's a memorial garden, that's cool. So a new fast travel point has been unlocked. Oh, right there. I can now fast travel to the market. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. It is beautiful. Lots of forest amongst the magma in the distance. And it creates a lot of steam, it seems. In here is the governor's office and Enro Bosan.
I'm sorry, Governor Shy's schedule is full. I know for a fact you came to the break. Fancy that time up. Not yours. I don't know how, I mean. Our laws need revising now that you're here.
Pathfinder? As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Alright, so there are various terminals around the place that have messages on them. Collect them all and forward them to the Nexus. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
The Moshai will be waiting for you at the vault.
While I'm here, maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
None of us will be safe until we stop the Ket from...
I've learned to enjoy small victories when they come. What can I do for you?
So, what do you do for fun around?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Tavatan.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the...
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
Ooh, I can romance Peranchi.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds... relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
Yes.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote, you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the
So a
obligations
debate-based
that
system?
come with my office.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
I'm hoping you can get me on
If I knew how to do that, might.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all.
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Cat alone. And neither can your initiative.
I have a few questions about your cult.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place. If only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years.
So they live here for a
on
few
Aya.
years, then go somewhere
When
else.
our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Cat left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led
she's
us
more
to a new age of
a
technological
scientific
innovation. When the
slash
Cat
spiritual.
attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
Dalai
We
Lama
owe
by the
her
way of
everything.
Elon Musk.
And we'll do anything to protect her.
Thanks for your time.
Who's more of a marketing genius than an actual genius, by the way. I looked it up. I was watching this thing and then I looked it up afterwards. Yeah, Elon Musk has only made like 3 real big inventions in his lifetime. And the rest he kind of takes credit for from the people that work for him. It's more marketing. He's a front man. They're paid well, so compared to other spots in the industry, so that's something. I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, he invented like a particular kind of car door, the charging ports for Teslas, and the charging stations for Teslas, and then he bought other charging stations and essentially put them out of business, so Tesla was the only real game in the energy gas station market, which...
Indulge in a little luxury. Haribo fresh from the... Vestoran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Haribo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit skin?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Haribo from me, it means you have something to
It's
celebrate.
celebratory fruit.
It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
I want to buy a Haribo and share it with the crew.
Something I can do for you?
I'll get moving.
Citizen messages to the Nexus. Compiled logs. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She's done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she had been caught by the cat and worse, killed, I lost hope. You restored it. Subject, go home. Oh my god, guys. You're blowing up my phone. Sorry, they're in the middle of a conversation and it's group text chains. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the cat is a fool. I see what you are, and there are many more like me. Subject, none. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Subject, Pavoa. My name is Vajaka. My family said I could write you. I've never met an alien before. So I can edit the content.
Pathfinder, I see the news has traveled to the city. Did you run all the way down? Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I'll be the poster child for...
Whatever that means, it'll do. I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Reynolds. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
True.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violate. For the home, tools for the field, supplies.
You know, there was... Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come for? Do you expect to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? When I heard you were granted permission to land on Herval, I filed a complaint with Governor Shai. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it's not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance, because they know that we'll fight to the death to protect it. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them, and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. Oh, so I can't choose what to edit. Alright. The Ket have felt the power of our resistance. They know their end is coming. Our victories unfold only the beginning of what we can achieve. If you believe we're meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, your new family is the resistance. Fair enough.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
As defined by the first founder of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulation of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5,983. Angaran culture, laws, and politics.
Ryder.
No. There you go.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got some...
If I don't today...
Maverick armor. That one's pretty cool.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a
Just
respected member of
disappeared.
Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first.
Oh, shit.
Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
I'm not selling to aliens.
That is completely your
They
right.
let you pass the gates. Huh.
Can I shop here? Or
Well, you did rescue the Mo shop.
So I can get a lot of material here. I will remember that.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Kett kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Kett up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
I've seen different types of Kett. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything that transforms is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
I like that idea, though. They have multiple public forums and meeting spots for the purpose of discussion. And in a debate, very social, very emotionally open society, alright, this leads just back to the governor. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge and Gara were one people, it took centuries after the disaster for us to do. We divided too long that the Kett were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're there to help keep our people united. Pavoa and Ishrai to all of you. Hello and goodbye. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived long now that comes to a natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave it a turning point of history. Part of me is angry. I want to see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Kett will be reverberate in the life of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, but I see too much. Be careful, take care of each other. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Ephra and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the message. We're so desperate for allies against the Kett that we're willing to make the same mistake with new allies. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. I mean, the symbols here are the same symbols from the vaults. Could the remnants have been built by ancient Angarans? Ah, it's like a cafe. Oh, this is the top. So it's a cafe tavern. Resistance needs volunteers. Alright, been that way, been that way. These all lead to the same place that I saw. Nutrient paste vats.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nafsen.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, You are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
How's the towel? Still sweet.
Geothermal geyser.
Invest in your personal
Not today,
protection.
Nick.
Shield yourself.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me. Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods?
Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus.
Well, don't
There's only so much
fuck me
job
over
to tell
here.
us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid...
You're right, of course, you're right. And the last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket. Street food and shooting the shit with you? Feels normal. About time something did.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder.
Alright. His day out was using me. What a tool.
They should put Jar on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? I'm so glad
So
you're
Jar's
back.
available.
One Piece this time.
I was in one piece last time. A little dented, but in one piece.
Is there no fast travel for the Tabaton? Ah, there you go.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into process. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship.
The Nexus would love...
Consider it done.
I'd like a drink.
Let's give it a shot.
What does Taviton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more... a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taviton at the Taviton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Oh, we got
Don't get me
idioms.
started. That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Especially when it comes to our written languages. Alright, I didn't see any teleport for that, but let's keep going. Make a right go into the repository of history. fragment of the wall of the governor's public residence on Vold, which was destroyed by the Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. So when Vold stands liberated, the relic will form the cornerstone of the monument.
We got word from Elodie.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing
Currently updating the display to bring you the latest in historical finds. First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Havarl with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold and turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion. That's all Ket technology. Until recently, we knew this was a Ket tool, but we didn't understand its purpose. Scholars have recently determined its use in the exaltation of our people. Though it may be difficult to look at, it's important we learn. Nalin. Slowly turn
you.
around.
I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
Oh, hi, guys.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
Do as I can. I'm not a miracle worker. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
Dagger dates back to nearly 4 centuries before the Scourge appeared. Faced with a technological dark age, our ancient ancestors learned to fight and hunt without the use of advanced weaponry. You wouldn't believe all that's happened since Pathfinder Rider landed on Aya. I'm sure you know about the Motrized rescue, but I suspect you haven't heard the official version. Ephra and his resistance like to claim credit for bringing her home, but I know for a fact they never could have accomplished it without the Pathfinder. People fear these new aliens will turn out like the Ket. Don't listen to them. I feel in my spirit they've come to help, and you know I'm always right about these things. I wish you could see some of the interesting relics we found on Havarl and elsewhere. I'll bring images next time. Also found us not seeing Atu anymore. He was nothing more. There was nothing particular that ended things, but it's too different. Ooh.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all.
It does help. You have no... You know, Pathfinder, there could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a path... There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach... What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that,
No problem.
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people travel... I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
You're the expert. Can't you just...
I'd like to, more than anything. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge.
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside. Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
It belongs in a museum, pretty much.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fit.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Any insight you can give me?
We don't know much. To our understanding. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said
I forget. When the Scourge with the drive core.
The ship's crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on
There's
whatever
a line
it
that I
touches.
skipped.
If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to
And
see
on
that.
Havarl and on Vold.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange.
Why?
Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Oh.
Ryder, they've got amazing RemTech research going on here. You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
Believe me, I'm pissed off on their behalf.
You nailed it. That's exactly how... We need to make things...
Well, we can't know certain theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. We could definitely use something like that. Recently discovered this. No.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Alright, bye. Alright, I guess I'll... We don't know about the Remnants as creators. We've determined the Remnants are present in Helios long before our people. The Remnants' purpose appears to be the same as planetary vaults, to transform the world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. With the arrival of Pathfinder Ryder of Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the Remnant have been unsuccessful. Pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence of a grand multi-planet society of sophisticated technology. I'm thinking that they were the creators of the Remnant. That's where my theory is right now. Pottery from Havarl. Built into the walls of the jungle. You could hear the animals, very naturalistic. That's cool.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why would I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Buy me dinner
You haven't
first.
even told me your name.
Danfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means.
Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Join our fight. You proved you could fight the cat on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together, we can take this war to the enemy's home. Or you or with each other. We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence that your people attacked and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? Our people are slow to trust because you can't understand the term to hurt each other. Spend our life working.
Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
I love pretty much everything about it.
Yeah, I really like the design, the roofing.
I love the air, the breeze. And one day we'll have more places like this. I have faith. I missed the fresh air of Iron.
But that's the Tavaton where I was already. Okay. So the last area I have yet to be is through here. Alright, speak with the last Arbiter, the Infirmary, and the Quartermaster. Let's cover the top area first.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Though we face an enemy that will not stop our entire civilization, until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important to note we do not abandon the principles of basic morality. The cat must be defeated, not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear or death or enslavement, if the freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. So we have their military doctrine. Ephra's Command Council.
Move team found to replace them.
Move team.
I'm still unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days. Out of ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a Kit outpost, but I don't know.
If they could do it alone, they would have by now.
Getting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. This is the hardest part of my job.
Good to report. Recruitment efforts. Zero traction. Ironically, we'd have better luck gaining support from new aliens. A small group pledged to support the resistance and alert us of future Ket activities on Kadara. Casualty report on Vold. People getting nervous. You should know that people are talking in the barracks about how these new Nexus aliens sitting outside, how they look, smell, and behave. How can we trust these things with access to our most secure world? On behalf of my unit, we submit that this so-called Pathfinder crew shouldn't be permitted to roam the city without an escort. We're keeping close watch on them. Don't worry, we're not letting them see us. But it would be easier if you could assign a guard to each visitor whenever they're on Aya. I'd be fine with that.
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
It must be hard for you, realizing what the Ket soldiers are.
Doesn't change what we have to do. It's war.
Understandable.
What do you need?
You've been fighting Ket a long time. It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came from? A home world somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
And this system doesn't have... or this galaxy doesn't have mass relays. So even if they come from somewhere else in the Andromeda galaxy, it could take years to get between different nebulas and different clusters. We're only moving within one cluster in this game because we don't have a mass relay.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. They treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
There's no official Angaran military? Just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized. Poorly supplied. Leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
How is the Resistance organized?
Loosely. We operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds.
Yep.
If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
Almost Cerberus-like.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number.
You're getting better at killing them.
Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police. Purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
Well, that's a good segue.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening, like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
When we launched, there
back
was no one in this system. Don't forget, we launched 600 years ago. Before Remnant, before Scourge, before Ket, before Angarans. We weren't planning on meeting anyone. Ket have turned more aggressive. Abductions now. They're slaughtering outposts. Abductions are down. They're scared and overcompensating.
Good to see you. Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout. Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Ket. I saw a few Angara crying on my... Wonder if they heard about exaltation. I wanted to stop and say... something.
So they're fighting virtual... Ooh, a quartermaster.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Ooh, look at that damage. Is there a way to compare? Much more damage, worse weight, worse ammo. Clip size is only 1. Nothing really blowing my mind.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about.
Olvek.
If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat.
Wow.
I admit,
varied.
I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jarl is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications.
That would be a huge
You're
help.
welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Angara biology. Yeah, I really like this world. I really like the design of it. It's impressing me much more than the Ket do. Ion bed. Angaran equipment commonly referred to as an ion bed. I hear language that I can't understand. That's really cool. I like how some of it is just built into the mountainside. And they keep the mountain around. I believe I've been everywhere now. Oh, in a big open area, I can level everyone up. Right. And for myself, I've been boosting a lot of these smaller things to give more passives like that. Damage resistance during revive. Increases everyone's, yeah. You know what, should I upgrade my tech? At close range, the turret employs a short-range flamethrower to burn enemies, and it primes them for combo. This one weakens armor and does more damage. I think I'll go with that one next time, but not bad. We're getting there. But yeah, I put a lot of skill points into the team buffs. Search Vold for an Angaran relic. On hold, gather intel on enemy. So I just need to meet one more unique enemy. Return the movie library to Liam on the Tempest. Alright, let's head back there. And travel to the vault. We're going to take PB with us, I know. And I'm torn between either Jal, because we haven't had a lot of Jal PB conversation. All right.
brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
No, I couldn't bring PB. Never mind. Sorry, peeps.
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't.
But he now knows I can.
Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Got it. And now I've established a fast travel point to Resistance HQ. Nice and easy. It's how we do. Sorry about that. It's no longer a group text, it's just one person texting me, so that I'll respond to. I'll respond to that group text later, that mess.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
But you still disrespected her.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Super.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Nope.
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll find Venturev. What do you need?
Tell me about him.
Anything to help me understand how your traitor thinks would be useful.
He's stubborn. Always questioned orders. I thought it was a strength. Now I know better.
He must have had some reason to betray me. What could turn him?
Does it matter?
Of course it does.
Kadara's full of bad people, but would they shelter a Ket sympathizer? Can't we just ask for help?
I did, and got it. But my contacts don't run things. The people who do are stubborn.
One's own medicine is always the most bitter.
Even if I could cut a deal, Ven's made himself hard to find.
Moshai, do you remember anything of the Archon that might be a clue to his motives?
He spoke to me like I was a child. No, worse, a pet. But it was clear he has plans for Meridian.
He thought you could help him.
Now he thinks I'm the key.
He's right. You may be the only person in Helios who can help him.
Maybe we'll team up with the Ket. That'll be good.
Have you found any other references to Meridian and the Remnant?
You're the one who walks into vaults. You tell us.
I didn't notice anything. Doesn't mean it wasn't staring me in the face.
I studied so many relics over the decades. Nothing hinted at the existence of such a place.
Maybe we're not meant to find it.
What'll happen when Aya's people learn someone in the Resistance betrayed...
This treason is unprecedented. It will undermine...
Not if we show everyone Ven act...
That may not...
I haven't lost faith in you, Ephra. Neither will they.
Search Vold for an Angaran relic. Search Kadara for an Angaran relic. Go to Kadara Port in the Gorvorkum system. What a fun name. New quest before I go. Probably on Kadara Port. I kept hearing about Kadara Port. I assumed it was another city or something on Aya. But it's another world. Monaco.
Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor.
I know.
I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies.
It was nothing.
Navigating the Scourge to find Aya.
I slept through that.
Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet
That's
here
the second
we
part
are,
I had a good pilot.
Strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Daresh, Chief Voneron.
A Voneron? That's very...
Ah, Linguistics. I'm a celestial observer, charting the movements of...
An astronomer? You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply... I sent a vessel to scan their last known location. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even?
I knew you'd understand.
Gotcha. Investigate the first mining satellite nav point. Return to the Tempest.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket, and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
I really like the ship banter. I wish there was more banter when we were just walking around. I like there's good banter when you were driving around. That's a start. 19 minutes. Let's see how we did. Good. Leveled up. Traits gained. Stealthy. See the rewards. Just same rewards either way.
We were right about the vault on Aya, huh?
And this Meridian might jump...
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off.
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across...
So you think we're doing...
Well, yeah. You know it.
Now that we're here, advanced life support. Anything special?
Ryder. You know where to find me.
Gotta love that section.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Hey.
Come on, I need a way out of this.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, yeah, I told you I'd screw it up, and I have. Remember Varand? Contacting the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
You seem pretty sure this is your fault, but I'm not hearing why.
God damn it, damn.
Because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could... Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll... Varand's people are tough. They'd have fought if they thought there was a chance. I won't risk that. Bad enough I had... Like I said, I screwed up.
We'll take care of it before it's a problem.
It's already... I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bag. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
All right.
That vault on Aya was so gorgeous, so alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it, like everything in Helios. Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you.
What?
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
All right.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Thanks, Sam.
There will be. But maybe not right now. Aksul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
Can you tell me more about the Ket
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
When the Ket came,
Joel,
why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is
I thought the
unclear,
Ket came
and
centuries
few
ago.
Have
Oh no, the Scourge
them
came
in
centuries
person.
ago, and the Scourge is what's gotten
And
them.
lived to tell?
And lived to
Ket
tell.
are fairly recent. Okay.
What's living under the Ket been like for you? I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One
Mass Effect and
horrible
daddy
day.
issues.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. That happens for an Angara child somewhere. Every single day.
Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaos. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
How long did the Angara
Can you tell
live?
me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bring... I have one true mother, Sahuna. And more than 5 additional mothers. And many siblings. And cousins. All raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve.
Wow.
Relationships come and they go. My father is gone. Taken. Or killed. By the Ket. We never found his body.
I'm sorry about that, Jarl. I understand. I just lost my dad.
I didn't want to make it all about
Something
me.
between aliens, then. We are fatherless. Yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Well, enough about that. Do you have a mate?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Not for a long time?
I fell in love with a girl once. Aliyah. We were young. I was young. It was my first vassal on Aya. We worked on the same farm. She was a little older. A researcher. I can still hear her laugh and see her eyes. She kissed me and I was hers. Thrilled and seduced. My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the Resistance.
Where's Aliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
She
They
left
came
him
back
for
to
her
Havana,
brother?
and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the Ket. Their children survived.
That's weird, right? Your brother steals your girl and she becomes your stepmom?
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong, and...
So do, like, the married females of that species become the mothers of that family or clan? I'm hearing things, a garden world, a whole new species. If you could talk, find me. Right, I've been reading all these messages forward from Nexus. On one hand, it's encouraging to see the positive reaction, but on the other hand, this is historically very unlikely. Anytime two species meet for the first time, there's bound to be suspicion from... From Suvi. Dear writer, I heard what Liam's plan. It seems like a great idea. Even if things are unsettled at the moment, I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can, Suvi. Can do. I mean, I sent a bunch of negative emails because I filtered one of them. Suddenly...
So, Callow, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Suvi.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snap. I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'm picking up something.
You're picking up something in Aya?
Probe away. I found something.
The Angaran satellite. We were curious.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Liam put our people in danger. Let's go check it out.
The heart of this system is a massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Tenesta. Endless calcium deserts spotted with deposits of boron. Traces of cat landing parties are present but are decades old. Not an ore. Surface temperatures varies wildly depending on local volcanic activity.
Anomaly detected.
The dense atmosphere traps heat, surface temperature. Though frigid by human standards, is warm compared to most of the system's planets.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Biomatter growth. Colonies of mold, filling caverns up to 6 kilometers long.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Copper deposit. Cool, 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 cool. The whole planet does kind of look like an old penny. Liam's scavenger debris field. Irregular fields projected repeated jettisoning of waste, not a single explosive event.
All right, we're set to go. Somewhere.
This is on me. I'll take care of it. Any sign of the pirates who took my contact?
There's too much background radiation. Could be anything hiding out there. All that debris in orbit.
That tracks. Heard they were scavengers. I'd hoped Bradley or some of our colonists would follow. Join in.
We'll make do with what we've got.
Somewhere out there is a ship full of pirates. They might have us...
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to me. So we can't go in hot. I say we play to their scavenger routes. With... that debris. I'll explain in the airlock. We've wasted enough time. Let's hit the go button, shoot pirate... We've got this.
What we've got is a chance.
And I'll make the most of it. You'll see. We play this right, they'll deliver us just where we need to go.
Yeah, but your plans keep kinda... not turning out perfect.
Not loving this plan, Liam. Come on. Hiding in derelict cargo to get scavenged. Sure, we don't know what we're up against. Neither do they. Trojan horse simple.
Bad plan and metaphor. What if there's no air?
There's air. Whoa. This isn't right.
Liam, you said to expect pirates. This is a catch ship. A big one.
Change... plan?
Damn it.
Okay, it's a catch ship. But scavenging isn't their MO.
Alarms, Liam.
Doesn't change why we're here. Find Moran and get out. Somehow.
Alarms, Liam.
I know!
What the? Tell Caleb we have stores! We have stores!
Definitely not Cat running this thing.
Shut them down!
What's going on down there?
Sounds like we could get some monsters.
Cat adaptive accelerator.
We'll have that.
Report! Cargo bay?
So it's a Ket ship that was taken by Angaran raiders.
The last time. Report. We just fixed those bay seals. If you idiots blew them, I'll have your skins!
Everything's under control. Just a simple weapon malfunction.
Okay.
How are you?
What is this? Get cameras on the bay. We'll figure it out!
Stokes. This ship is property of Talonwing.
Now you're property too, just like the rest. I don't let...
Well, that wasn't going anywhere useful. Shoot pirates, rescue contact?
She's here. Somewhere. I think they've salvaged this thing.
They're not Ket. Sam, do you have us?
Not precisely, Pathfinder. Debris and radiation are still disrupting scans.
But I'm still able to connect the SAM
Find
because we
Varane
are
and
connected.
fast. This way. Not that way. Stop there. Let's go.
This way. Immediate turret, not this way. And we got a great Star Trek reference.
Find to the door they came in.
Star Wars reference. Star Trek, I'm ashamed of myself.
Have to be somewhere.
Big fan of both.
Think I've heard of this Kala and his wing. Supposed to be small time.
The ship says different.
Lucky find?
Heavy's ahead.
That's gear from Varane's outpost. More incoming. Got to be it. Head for the door.
I like that it's a sniper rifle with unlimited ammo.
Door sealed. Override from the console? Come on! We have to find Varane!
Yeah,
we don't even know if this is the way.
Well, something has to go right. You take a risk for the right reason. It's supposed to work. Ugh.
You dent your lock or the principal will be pissed.
It isn't a joke. I jumped us here blind. We don't know where anyone is or how anything works. And now we're fighting some arsehole who wants everyone changed. It's like hitting Andromeda.
The dramatic music stopped up.
Don't make this about the whole initiative. We're here to help, and why am I the one defending your plan?
I don't know.
I will not be ignored anymore.
Both of us, same time?
See? Total arsehole.
That's it. Space them, Callan, we come. Ugh, I will not be ignored.
Such an arsehole. Shit!
I really hate this plan, Liam.
Right now? Me too.
Started.
Get on the junctions. Go. You folks need a hand.
Oogie! You have timing!
We would have come in sooner, but we didn't know how we could help. Settlers aren't soldiers, but a wreck of a ship with bad shielding? We've got engineers, son. Oh, power surge. This beast does not like being prodded.
That is an interesting looking ship.
Everything's shifting!
Liam, Pathfinder, are you okay?
We're here, but things have gone a little sideways.
Get to engineering and fix the graphs. And I'll do it myself.
Sounds like we made your man angry. You take care of the fighting, Liam. Find Varane. We'll keep this barge stable.
Oh, hell yeah.
There, just as sideways as we...
We've lost the map. Sam?
I'm having difficulty analyzing predictive measures. Walls are not floors.
I feel you.
Walls are not floors, you're not wrong.
For a lot of fighting.
A ship like this would really bring in recruits.
Fight him for it. Report.
Ket Foundation and Garn Patch job.
40% functional at best. Partially stripped.
Parted out, then dumped. A junker.
So they could take this ship and use it for a lot of scrap.
Great. That was our way back.
Bright side, no one's sneaking up on us from behind.
Look, you know, these doors were blocked.
Dead end past the door. Bound to be another way. Back above us.
Oh, yeah.
We're not making that climb.
Wait, there'll be a vent. We can blow it. You knew that how? Brand mentioned it. Believe I said she studies tech. Hard to believe they could hide a ship this big.
It's all the radiation and debris. Keep smart people from stumbling onto it.
Uh-huh. Watch it, they're getting their footing.
So are we.
See how it's done? Seal them in. Shoot them! Or escape!
Shit!
We'll get the door. You fight.
The space is giving them trouble! Even ground for everyone. That's what you get, shield-draining pirate shit. Let's all stay focused. That's the sniper done. Keep on the rest. Eyes open for more.
Pathfinder, Grace is working on the lockdown.
Thank you for the chance. Let's get eyes on some data. Can you spot a control hub or
Hey, that's
console?
Grace Leto that I had released
Have your Sam push a scan of it to me.
Forwarding scan result.
Thought so. Khaled did a power reroute. Easy fix. Here's 2 access points to hit. I'll sync when you activate.
Well, go team.
Talent operational overdrive, Khaled girding. John dead, paid him back for kicking me out of his little group. Wish I could have seen his face. Paused for surrender, then random loss of control. Dear young dead, his stupid group is always too good. Never knew my name. Someone is dead, who is this? I don't care. Then shoot his crew. Talon's more about needing workers, fine. Now it's a collection record. Dace, crew, aliens. Good with their hands, maybe ransom. Need control for Varan crew. Heard of her. Ransom, repairs first.
Progress made. Next one.
And we know a little about this Khaled.
Big chip on his shoulder. This ship definitely made him dangerous.
Seen his kind before. Small man, big gun.
Operational. Decommission their junk to stars, but the radiation here must have cooked it. So what if half of it's irradiated? There's still 100 times the ship we had. Yeah, you're right. We could get a lot if we sold it, then go back to scavenging like animals, weapon fire, or we could use it to kill everyone who ever looked down on us. Fix it up. Let's fix the top 3 malfunctions. That's all I need for now. Vessel Regarchus 3 restart. Life support failing, drive core failing, weapons failing, external sensors. Internal sensors fail, abort.
Looks good. Hold for unlock.
And there's how they salvaged the ship.
He found a way to retrofit a derelict, and he's wasting it on raiding?
That's someone who gave up. Seen it before.
I've accessed their security, such as it is. Door control? And cameras. Westy?
On it. Watch the monitors.
There's a red. And... what the hell? They have humans locked up too?
Got your timing wrong, Liam. Khaled wasn't hitting the initiative soon.
He already did. Pathfinder, we have to end this.
Working on it.
Gravity shifting.
Everything's upside down now. No! This is a good mission.
It's the cargo bay.
Again?
What do you mean you can't see them? Well, get ready everywhere!
We're shooting him, right?
Pathfinder, that door up there. It was blocked before.
How about it, Bradley?
Negative. You'll have to scan for something manual. Can't suss that one. Check for a console.
We move this. Maybe we can reach the door.
Let's find the controls.
There's where we need to go.
Move the crane, pop the door. Perfect. Still good, Ogie? Slowing the pace for a moment.
Just hacking multiple systems while parked on a ship careening through a debris field.
That means he's good.
Still on their cameras. Khaled has filled the hall past that door.
And the captives?
Past them.
Let's get it done.
Door and crane. Here they come.
It's like fighting in a Topsy toy box. Leave alliteration out of it. How many pirates does this guy have? Big ship. Looks like an easy gig.
Good.
Should be all of them. Getting the hang of all this, right?
Cycling power for doors ahead, but it seals the one behind you.
We're not turning back anyway. You know we're getting real lucky. Look, some things you just have to count on. Skill, purpose, allies. We have them all in spades. And if it goes wrong? It already did. Still better than day one in Helios.
They're bunkered in the next room, Pathfinder. Sniper, maybe two, and I think cages?
Thanks for the lookout.
Have to take out that sniper!
Pets, let's move!
Come on. Come on, you bastard. Ah, I was waiting for his shields to go back up. Wait a second.
One more somewhere.
What is he doing on the ceiling? Yeah, whatever.
Doors open, Pathfinder.
Seal the bulkhead!
Now's our chance. Take them.
There's our captives kicking off. We need to get in there to help them.
Shit. God damn, I can't get cover from them? The lack of healing in this game is really not great. The lack of metagel, really not doing it for me.
Now's our chance. Meet them.
See that? There's our captain kicking off. We need to get in there to help them.
See, look at that. One shot. Wait till my shields are up, scan that. A lot of good weapons.
Hit that interface, Pathfinder. I need to know what happened on the other side of that door.
There you go. Some ammo. Let's refill my shotgun.
Hello? Anyone alive out there?
We're here. Your initiative? Where'd you come from?
Trading ship out of Kadara. Your Nexus?
Ryder. Pathfinder from the Hyperion.
Holy shit! An arc showed?
Liam, what are you doing here?
Didn't want you getting killed.
Not that it matters. Khaled hasn't asked anything.
He dumped her in here, same as us. We're all just labor. Half the ship is our handiwork.
We didn't realize these pirates had gone after initiative already.
He isn't picky. Everyone is keeping him down. Everyone is going to pay. The ship rolled up and we surrendered. Seemed smart at the time.
Wait, Khaled captured you to fix this?
He wanted to ransom us, but this ship is draining him. It's a wreck.
He had to go back to scavenging just to keep it afloat. So he put us...
Found a project card, didn't count on maintenance.
We had help getting this far, and we'll need more. Can you open this door?
I think Dace was working on those systems before all this happened.
Hang on. I've got the override, but we need power. Fault's on there.
You get that? Turn on...
Oogie, did you get all that?
Curiata, can you get them a path?
Allow me.
There's a problem. Dace says the override only pulls the lock.
Meaning?
It lets the door open under its own weight. But it's upside down.
So it's gravity held. You get that, Oogie? Gravity.
I get you. Curiata, we've been fighting the shorts. Think you can roll with it? All right, Pathfinder. You have the button. Power, override, and hang on.
All right. This should flip us.
We have the floor.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, your exit vehicle will be at the nearest airlock.
You old ham.
Grace will evac, but we can't have Khaled chasing us.
Where is he?
Engine control. Past where they held the captives.
Right. Final stretch to put a stop to Callum. After all this, I just have one thing to say. Proud of all our people, Pathfinder. Let's do this.
Fine, take them. I'll chase you down and burn you where you live. My talent whip will never let you sleep.
What's he complaining about? Put him right side up, didn't we?
Inducted coolant systems? Override.
I might be turning around on this plan, Liam.
Yeah, me too.
Send coordinates for Eos. Which means not responding.
Slowly messing with the ship.
Yes, even that. I don't care if it's eating. This is not happening.
You've kidnapped the wrong people. Like, we would not have given two... We would never have cared about you. Vessel arrival on Helios. We awoke to a new cluster. The stars clouded with the scourge. There is life, but also machines. The Archon says there is worth beyond... We see the Archon knows what is best. We will deploy and grow as we always have. This loyal vessel is no longer fit for travel. The long dark between clusters and sudden impact means it is too costly to repair. The Ket know to move forward. Decommissioning begins. Always forward. If you finish fixing it yet, it's a complicated ship. I've never seen Ow head down until it works. Cal doesn't want it shiny, he wants it shooting. What's this gibberish? Don't touch that, you'll wipe the data loss.
So this was a decommissioned Ket Ark?
They don't care. They beat people until it works, then use it to steal more people. We've got some shooting to do.
Alright, boss fight time.
Get a ship, fill it with shooters, and I'm still disrespected. Fine. Fine!
It doesn't have to go down like this.
No one is taking anything from me ever again, Pathfinder! I'll kill you myself!
Cannon's got a pet. And a shield pulling straight from the drive core. Hold on, we'll try to hack it. Found a weakness. Hit the mark console. We'll hack the shield one port at a time. Make it happen, Pathfinder.
Reinforcements! Now! I found this shit, like I'll have you. No, that feed was mine. It's all mine! And this ship makes me invincible.
I mean, apparently not. I'm killing most of your guys.
Progress. But Cal is still getting power. Where to?
Hold on in there. We're looking for another weak spot.
Don't take long.
Got it. Liam, do you see?
Second console. Pathfinder, let's shut him down.
Send on. Send it all!
He's shielded. Head for the console.
Empty the stores. throw everything at them! Stop fighting! You're nothing! How dare any of you?
Bro, you're just too weak.
Stay in range of the console.
Stop fighting! You're nothing!
Is there one in here? Not anymore. Good job, guys.
I'll cage you. Make your people what I was. Nothing!
He was caught by the Ket, and that's why he has the sense of powerlessness.
That's his shield. Khaled's shield is down.
Go get him, Pathfinder.
Everyone to engineering! Everyone! No, no! Everyone! Kill them!
That's it for his guys. He's on his own.
This can't be happening.
That's him done. The fool.
Standing by for evac, Pathfinder. Hit the airlock when you're ready.
Don't take too long. I don't like the look of those reactors.
Like everything else, push too far.
Can we do like a complete shutdown? But that's cool. Augie, who helped us out, or we helped out by settling EOS, come back to pay the favor. But hey, I mean, that's good salvage right there. Mark that for the Angarans and for the Nexus, and bam, that's an entirely salvageable ship. It's huge.
Don't tell me a stock shuttle can maglock like that. I saw.
Don't spread it around. There you are. Safe and sound?
All good, Augie.
We got everyone out just in time. The inside of that boat is 6 kinds of irradiated now. Hold on. Someone wants to say goodbye.
Thank you, Liam. I didn't expect whatever that was.
You gave them plenty of trouble on your own.
Maybe. But it's good to know your friends will come. And their friends.
We'll get people where they need to go. Most want to come to Prodromos. Varan says we might get some Angara. That's good news.
No detours. We went through a lot to keep everyone in one piece.
I hear that, Pathfinder. Liam, next time, let's just do cards. I'm too old for this shit.
I'll believe
that. A lot of movie references. I'm getting too old for this shirt. That was a really fun mission. Really funny.
That worked out. Everything just so. Before you start, I want you to know, I'm sorry. I mean, this was a mess. Even though we won, it wasn't by much. It was all worth it. You showed Varan that Pathfinder can stand for everyone. But I need to be smarter about taking risks. So, you're right. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
We did good.
What? Really?
Could do with a little less dangling in open space, but...
You got it. Think that thing would survive a jump back to the Nexus?
Probably not.
Did it just explode? Ryder has earned Liam's loyalty. Liam's rank 6 skills are now unlocked. Is that just unite the outposts against a common threat? No idea what those are, but alright. Let's check out Liam. How many skill points does he have? So I can't... I'm going to save them then. As for me... Weakens enemy armor and does more damage. 100%. Guardian Biotic, the Sentinel. Now rank 4. 39 there, 52 there, 70 there. I gotta add more to combat next. Let's start by upping my shotgun and sniper rifle. And I think combat tools. Improves hover duration and gun accuracy while hovering. Plus 100 damage resistance when I'm evading. It's pretty good. Plus 20 jump melee damage. 40 area of effect. Combat detonator. I don't use too many combat skills, so I think I'm going to go with the jump melee. Melee bonus per hit 5%. Melee bonus per kill 20%. Max melee bonus 65%. 30% damage while airborne. Plus 100% hover duration. I feel like that is great for exploring. That's right, I can't jump while I'm on the ship.
Yeah? When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out, categorize my flaws, put a label on me.
That isn't.
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you, and I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
Hibby, go to the doctor.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure. You know it.
I need to go back to the Nexus to continue her story, I think, right? They went all the way up to 4.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
What is she trying to
Anything
eat?
I can help with?
So, loyalty missions are back. That's great. And we have Liam's loyalty. Cora's is probably the Ark. PB's is her project. Oh, what are we doing? We'll go do the Nexus, clear it out, and then I'll probably go back to Vold and do some off-screen stuff, like looking for all that bull. Because my summer vacation, as short as it was, 9 days long, it ends tomorrow. So back to work tomorrow. So no more double streams. I will be back to streaming once a night, which is good. It's normal. Gives me a little more time. I'll probably switch to 2-hour streams, actually, and I might do two 2-hour streams a night. So one 5 to 7, have dinner, and probably one 7:30 to 9:30. Or 8 to 10. I think that would be good. A 5 to 7 stream, an 8 to 10 stream. PB, task model of the spheres, firefighters, path of a hero. So talk to the reporter, find PB, and go to the one of the scientists. That last mission, great. Just invert the map and you're playing from different angles. That's a lot of fun. I love playing with gravity. That's
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
I'll find her.
Alright, Carrie, what's next?
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
Aya is a sovereign planet of the Angara. We have no right to settle there.
Strong stuff. Here's hoping we don't need to. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
What are you doing with that shit? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Cash to do something. I wonder what my dad would think. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
I'm sure he would have. To be...
Yeah, I think so too. Sid doesn't remember anything about him, but I do. I think he might have liked it here.
Alright, let's check out the museum, then we can go up to the dock. That's a cultural exchange. Here we go. Here we go.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder.
Well, I mean, when we went to your city, we
So
didn't have
much
guns.
life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Yet all this, your initiative, is proof there's a better way. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
We don't expect you to enter this alliance blindly, Ambassador. Everything we say, you can check.
You'd be that open with us?
We have nothing to hide.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa Sep Jav Jaravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
Of course, there are probably more systems to find. The Scourge doesn't help.
But our mapping of Helios is complete there now. We can see how the Scourge perturbs orbital patterns, compresses space,
And makes pilots crazy trying to navigate it.
But now we've got its number, with these every initiative pilot can learn to explore it safely.
with acceptable nav upgrades, of course. Pardon me, Miss Anwar, I have some programming to do. My model of Helios blossoms with data
Where'd you
thanks
go?
to you. Here, please. You have earned this.
Can I borrow your telescope? The light wavelength of the planet might help me.
She wishes to discuss planetary boundaries and perhaps acquire further charts.
I'm glad that's fine.
I'm Jen Gardner, founder
She's
of
been
the
very keen
initiative.
on that meeting.
On behalf of the Nexus,
As am I. She also inquired into permissions for personnel to visit Aya.
I hope she made it clear we in no way wish to settle Aya or overstep our bounds.
She is very direct. I find it reassuring. The swearing is entertaining too.
Welcome.
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
they're happy to answer any questions you may have.
Indeed. We are grateful for the assistance your militia provided.
Oh, it continues.
In the year 2157, human explorers chanced upon a galactic gateway, leading to their first encounter with the Turians. Hostilities erupted. However, the governing body in the Milky Way, the Citadel, quickly intervened. They brokered a truce between Turians and humanity. Their antagonism faded, and within a few decades, the two species were allies. This outcome illustrates how Milky Way races believe a peaceful solution
After the
can be
First
found
Contact
in even
War.
the most intractable disagreements. It was nearly 3,000 years ago when the Krogan and Solarians first met. War and ignorance had decimated the Krogan homeworld. The Solarians uplifted them, rescuing the Krogan from likely extinction. The Solarians gave them technology and a new planet where they could thrive. In return, the Krogan defeated a hostile race threatening galactic peace. Theirs is a complicated relationship, but one showing how species who disagree still coexist in the Milky Way.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the cultural center. There's so much to study here. It will take a lifetime.
I'd enjoy that. All the reading, history, science, culture. Get some snacks, settled into that corner over there.
No offense, but I'm starting with the Asari.
Understandable.
Oh, sure. But when you get to Elcor Hamlet, I want to know.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Politicians get nervous when you hold anything more explosive than a rotten egg.
You've seen this too. The military life echoes everywhere. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andromeda, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Heskal?
I'm learning their greetings.
Centuries
That's
ago,
cool.
Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learn to fight in all environments, on little food or sleep, to care for their injured, to lead. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my sister a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
This sounds fun.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Battle the Remnant, battle ancient ferocious creatures, retrieve sensitive data.
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the next... I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Have a look around.
Species are at odds. As talks break down,
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
a violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7.
But the Pathfinder just cut through all that red tape. It was great.
Wait a minute. You were hanging around people who threatened hydroponics.
Mom, I can take care of myself.
I know, kiddo. It's my turn to be worried.
No, that's not my... Sorry. Should be getting a drink.
The flag of Tervudi. Let's hear it.
So we got 2 flags so far. Cool. Alright, there's the dock.
There you are. Looking for the meaning of life.
Synthetic whiskey.
At the bottom of a bottle?
You wouldn't be the first to try.
Alcohol rarely provides answers.
Then why are you here?
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
That's right.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew. That you're all just experiments to me. Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
No.
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
It clearly said whiskey.
Ryder?
There's an Angara in here. Alright, go to Kadara Port. Investigate the second satellite. Go to Aya Vesuvi. Locate a specific planet. Meet PB in her Nexus apartment. I think that's the only thing left I have to do. Habitation, right? That's where an apartment would be?
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
In the docking bay? Really?
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
I don't know about these Angara. Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It's me.
Whoa.
You're the one who befriended these strange new people, these Angara. And now they're here, on the Nexus. How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Remember, we're the strangers. This is their home, and they've welcomed us. They've earned our trust.
I guess.
Talk to them. Get to know them. See for yourself.
Good advice.
Hi, this is Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. I don't care what he says. We are constantly striving to make life on the Nexus more enjoyable for all our citizens.
Got it. PB's
Unlocking.
prone.
Come on in.
Is that an active...
What in the world is this?
She has an observer.
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
It's a she?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Pelisaria.
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. This one up. I'm done with it.
But how can you give all this up?
Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go.
Remnant VI unlocked. PB's research has unlocked the Remnant VI power. This power will allow Ryder to call upon Zap, a controllable Remnant observer. Deploys a retrofitted Remnant observer that repairs itself over time, cloaks when critically damaged, and counts as attack construct. Tap button directs the VI to attack a particular target, hold button deactivates it. It's the same with the turret. But it's a floating, wandering observer. That's pretty cool.
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
I mean, it's not a bad little studio apartment. Nice kitchen, cubby, seating area. Then you had a nice work area. So that's probably the bathroom, bedroom. I probably would put the chairs right next to the monitor, but yeah, not a bad little room. Yeah, I'm going to do some management. So, that was a good amount of stuff done today. We got to explore Aya. We did a loyalty mission for Liam. That was actually really fun and funny. So I do appreciate that.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
Okay. And I delivered the data to Padromos, apparently. Weird flash of light outside my apartment, like two very bright flashes that coated the entire opposite wall. Odd. Very odd. Alright, guys. I think that's where we're going to call it for the day. I'm going to be doing some busy work. So, guys, thanks as always for tuning in. Give me a follow. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow on Twitch. Yeah, you get it. Whew. Alright, guys, I will see you tomorrow afternoon. It's been good. Until next time.